Hi, and thanks so much for joining me today. This is Patty from pspapercrafts. I'm a Stampin' Up demonstrator, and I work with 11 other demonstrators every month to create a tutorial bundle. We feature a theme each month, and I give it to my customers for free with any order from my online store. Or you can purchase it at my blog, www.pspapercrafts.com, and you can go to tutorials, and I have tutorials out there with the 12 projects. So if you're a demonstrator and you wanted to just purchase it, or if you're a customer and wanted to get it for free, you can make a purchase. This month we're using the Regency Park Suite, and this is what the tutorial looks like. This is just a snapshot of 9 of the projects, but there will be 12 projects in the bundle. This is my card that I'm making today, and each page there's the month that we're featuring, or the colors that we're featuring, the suite we're featuring, and then the team. And this is me, Patty Dolan. And then this is my project. I'm not going to show you all the projects. I don't print out the whole thing. It's a lot of printing, but you can have it online and just kind of refer to it. So this is what we'll be doing today, and it's very simple, but I think it's pretty. And the one thing that you want to be sure is that when you're using your designer series paper, the other side is a good pattern for flipping it over, because these two will be kind of right side up, but these two would be upside down. So if you had, something that was directional, when you flip it down, you're going to have whatever it is upside down. So just keep that in mind. We're not going to use the Regency Park Designer Series paper today because I want to show you some new product, but we will make this card. Brand new product. It's out, available in March. If you're a demonstrator, you can get it early, and so I ordered it, and there's a lot to it. There's the Irresistible Blooms, and then there's dies that go along with this, and I love this, so pretty. And then there's these classic letters, and they're really big, so this is how big they are. So they kind of, you don't notice how big they are in here. So really nice. There are 3 embossing folders that come in one pack. And by the way, during celebration, which ends in the end of December, or February 28th, we have the greatest promotion going. It's unbelievable. So if you wanted to get this early and sign up to be a demonstrator, which doesn't mean you have to do classes and videos and all of that, it means that you get a discount. So if you join by February 28th, you could be on my team, and we're the PS Paper Crew. So I want to make sure that I'm showing you and telling you right. So this is the back of the celebration. You get, there's 3 options. One of the options includes this, which is really beautiful. Option 1 is you get a $175 worth of product, Stampin' Up products, anything you want that's current, and this mini stamp and cut and emboss machine that is in this boho blue. That's going to be one of our new in colors, I believe. And you spend $129. So you get an amazing amount for free. So $129 you spend, you get $175 worth of products plus this machine, plus free shipping, and then your next order you can enjoy a 20% discount, and you could be on my team. You have access to some fun Facebook groups and other demonstrators. The option 2 is the same thing, only you can get the white one in case you didn't want the blue one and wanted the white one. And then option 3, in case you have this and you're really not interested in it, it's only $99 and you get $175 worth of product. So it's really an amazing deal, and it ends soon. And you do get early purchasing of products. You get to join Facebook groups. You get to go to events. There's a lot to it besides the discount. And again, the majority of people are, we'll call them discount shoppers. They just want to get the discount. They don't want to do classes and all of that stuff. And if you wanted to do that, there's plenty of help there to help you if you wanted to do it as a business. But anyway, back to this product. This is, I'm just going to show you this way. So this is one that's kind of dots, but they're big, right? So very nice. I haven't used them yet. This one, I love this pattern. I love just a kind of an all over kind of subtle pattern. Very pretty. And then this one is, have them all upside down, of course, kind of flowers. I thought they were starfish at first, but they look like they're flowers. They're really pretty. So these three come in one pack. Then we've got the letters, we've got this, we've got this gorgeous paper. It almost looks like if you felt it, it would be embossed, but it's not. I mean, you could just cut this and make a card with a sentiment. You don't even need to do anything else with it. But there's some beautiful patterns. And this is what we're going to use today. So Pretty Peacock is one of the colors in here. One of my favorites that retired, so I think it's coming back. Sometimes when we get our new colors, they shuffle them up a little bit. Very pretty. And then there are these loose dots. They're kind of, it's a whole pile of them. They're different sizes and they're flat on the back, and then they have like a kind of a gem front. So those are fun. And then one last thing is this paper. This is really pretty. I think I have it open here. Do I have it open? I'll open it. So you get two of each of these. This is like a copper foil, and then there's gold, and then silver. Two of each, 12 by 12. So those are all the new products that are out there. So I decided I wanted to use this stamp set and this paper, and we'll use some of these for the same card, same design, but we're going to just change up the paper. So that's the idea behind this whole tutorial, is you get ideas, but you don't have to use those products. You can use whatever you want. So the first thing we're going to do is I'm using Evening Evergreen. This has the Pretty Peacock and also, what is it, Lost Lagoon, which we don't have the cardstock, but I think it's coming. And Daffodil Delight. So I decided the Evening Evergreen would work well with it. So I'm going to cut it, and I'm going to leave these instructions out. I don't usually show them because it's in the tutorial, but for this one I will, because we're going to cut this paper. So we're going to use a piece of basic white cardstock, and this is just our normal kind of inside layer, but we're going to use it out here. And then we're going to cut this paper, and what I like to do is cut it and keep it in order of how I cut it. So I'm going to cut it. These pieces are 2.5 down and 1 7/8 across. So I want to get my 2.5 going. And this really, it can be any direction, this color, this paper. And then we'll do, what did I say? 1 7/8. So that's almost to the 2. Okay, so I want to put this one up here, and then 1 7/8. So this one is going to go here, and then we're going to do the 2.5 again. One 7/8. And that goes down there, and then 1 7/8. It doesn't matter, especially on the other one that I did, and I'll save those for something else. I don't know what. They're also just, I know what I'll save them for. The dies, let me just get them. The dies cut a lot of the paper, so this die will cut these, I believe. Yes, so this die will cut these leaves, so I may save some of this. There's this die will cut these leaves, and the flowers, there's flowers on the paper that this die will cut. So there's a lot to it, and I'll make more videos with it. And my next class that I have for March will be using these products. in case you're interested in that. So we're going to kind of line it up like this. And then what we want to do is we're going to measure each corner, okay, that we're going to fold back. So let me make sure I have the right. So we're going to put a pencil mark from 1 inch up and 1 inch over on each of the 4 pieces. So let me get my pencil and my ruler. And I'll do 1 and then I'll speed it up. But I just want to keep them in order because I think it kind of flows nicely. And this is what I'm saying. This didn't matter as much. I mean, I did keep it in order because it is broken and you'll see. But I think this will matter more. So we're going to go, I need to get a smaller ruler. We're going to go up 1 inch and then over 1 inch. Okay, and then I'm going to take my, and I'll do the rest of them pretty quick, speed it up. But I just want you to see the first one. So now we're going to go from here to here, and we want to make sure we're right in that groove of the line where we're going to score. Okay, and then this will come up, and I'm hoping this will be pretty. I love this paper. And we'll get our bone folder. Okay, so now I want to do this one, and this one. Okay, so I think we're done with this. Put that aside. And now we have our pieces. And I'm going to actually turn this over so we have something to work with here. Okay, so I'm just going to take my bone folder and make sure they're all nice and burnished down. And I am going to put some adhesive. I think I'll just put a glue dot on each area. You could put liquid glue if you wanted to, but I think I'll just put a glue dot behind each one just to hold it down. Okay, so we're building our little, I don't know what you would even call this design. I was trying to think of a name. If it's like it's almost like a peekaboo thing, but it doesn't open up like a peekaboo would. So I'll have to think of a name for it. Okay, and then we're going to get our piece of white, basic white, and I want to lay them all out, and we want to have a border, and then figure out where we're going to put our sentiment. Okay. So you could do a pencil here, but I'm just going to just kind of put them here, make sure I like where they are. I'm not going to adhere them until I get my stamp, just in case I kind of mess up with my stamping. So I am going to use Evening Evergreen, and I was going to use the thank you stamp. I thought that would fit nicely, but it's a little big. It's a little too big. Whoops. So I would have to have made those fold backs a little bit bigger. So I'm going to use Hello. Let's just see how it looks. Sometimes when you first ink a stamp up, it takes a little bit to get it nice and juicy. So I am going to go a little bit high because I think I'm going to put some leaves below it. Will that fit? Maybe I'll just put one. Okay, and then we're going to put some bling around it, so we're all good. Now let's put these down. I'm going to use liquid glue and try to get everything centered. I think the backs of these are pretty and would be very pretty to cut out the leaves with some of the dies. So let's get that lined up and make sure that looks about right. Now it may not be perfect, but good enough. Okay, so let's just put all the rest of them down. See how easy it is? And you can, you know, make the fold bigger or smaller if you wanted to. I would just, whatever the measurement is, if you wanted to do 1.25 inches or 3/4 of an inch, just do it the same on all of them, on all sides, and it will work out fine. I love this pattern. I'm thinking I should have done something to pull the yellow in. Get that all nice and even, lined up. And one last piece. Okay, that looks pretty good. All right, and then we can put this right on our card base and put that down like this. Very pretty. Now let's get some of these, let me leave that out, some of these little what do they call? I have to learn the names. Dots. They're called dots. And I like to just pick it up with this. Let's see, what color is this? Nope, I think that's too dark. I'm trying to think if we should put some yellow in there. Let's see. Is that too symmetrical? You could put them all around. I think I'll stick with this though. So I'm going to just pick this up, put a glue dot here, not a glue dot, a dot of glue, the opposite of a glue dot, or the other way, and put them down. They're very easy to put down, and they're pretty. Put a little bit more there. Okay, and then we have to figure out the inside. And again, you could put them all around. I just love this paper. I love the white that kind of jumps out on all of it. On this, just so pretty. Okay, so let's get an inside layer. Now you could put, I don't know who I'm sending it to, so I couldn't be happier to have a friend, to have you as my friend, or I like you. Hooray, it's your day. I'm just going to leave it because I think that I like a hello card, and I just don't know who I'm sending it to. So we'll just leave it alone. I am going to do these leaves. I think they're just beautiful. And I love that it has, you know, the kind of the shading, and some is closed in and some is left open. So we could put that down, and the card is finished. So again, if you purchase from my online store in February, you'll get that tutorial for free. If you want to purchase the tutorial, you can do that as well on my blog. If you want to join and get that wonderful promotion, you can email me and we could set up a call if you had any questions. Email me, patty@pspapercrafts.com. And then, so that is the one card. This is the other card. I think they're both really pretty. One more thing I want to just tell you is that I'm doing this birthday card series. So every other Monday, I will be doing a live YouTube at 2 p.m. Eastern Time. And last week I did a floral theme. This week I'm doing cute kids cards. That's Monday the 20th. And I will be doing 3 cards, and if you make a purchase of $35 from my online store for that week, using the host code, which I will have on my blog, I thought I had it here, you will get 6 card kits, 3 designs, 2 of each card, and if you make a $50 purchase, you'll also get an embellishment for free that goes along with the cards. So that's the other thing. Thanks so much for joining me and staying all the way through to the end if you did, and I will see you again. Bye.